I met him 6 minutes ago. He was like honeycomb chocolate. He had been bathed in the sun, and the sparkle in his eyes replaced the stars above. He was love personified. And when he spoke, he became like the sweet taste of strawberries he had opened to me gently. And he whispered like the still winds during sunrise. Under the umbrella of the man we spoke, while raindrops trickled on our faces and we spoke. To me, he was like ecstasy. I overdosed on him regularly. It was as if each dose I tasted so sensual was a cure for my withdrawal from reality. And when I was deep in his seduction, he called me his rose, as sweet as honey. Other times I was the scorpion that stung so fearlessly. Under the rain we spoke. He said my kisses were like peaches and wild forest fruits, and we spoke. And I would say to him, your thorns stroked a beautiful rose, and he spoke, and my petals would go black like a widow my escape had gone. Under the sheets of the stars we spoke. Love rain fell down on us and we spoke. And our minds would interpret our bodies when we spoke. And I would say to him, if I loved you like I love poetry, then the ink in my pen would never run dry. But the love I have for poetry could never be compared to you, because you were just a muse. But each time I attempted to show him he may have been more than just a muse, I failed so recklessly. And under the rain we spoke, while voices lingering in my head. He got a kiss from a rose, but she deserved more than thorns. No longer as sweet as honey. He got a kiss from a rose, but now a sting, while voices lingering in my mind. He got a kiss from a rose, but she deserved more than thorns. No longer as sweet as honey. Now a sting. He got a kiss from a rose. And under the rain we spoke, while raindrops trickled on our faces and we spoke. Late last night I stayed up reminiscing, wondering the days when he worshipped the ground I walked on, when he adored me. We were a young love, you know. He was 6'4", and I was 5'5". You know, he had curly hair like sporting waves. And I had long tiny braids, you know. We were like something like Fatal Attraction. And then each time I would be around him, I would start hallucinating like a zoo. Each draw I took, I became like a paranoid schizophrenic, like he was right there staring right back at me. And then my friends would start teasing me, calling me a corpse because he was away from me. And then I would be like, oh, when he is around me though, he would breathe life back into my soul, and I would be awakened to his sensual tones. In my mode reminiscing, I started wondering, did he love me? Was our love a sin? And if it was, why did it feel so good? And did he only love me because of my assets? Was my love for him only unconditional on my part? And then I clocked. During hard times when life took its toll on him, he would disregard me, shove me in the corner like a reject and toy with me. And then I would start building him up like Lego, brick by brick, and then and only then he would call me his wife. I'd be like, okay, though you didn't put a ring on it, it's alright. And I would build him up and he would be like, okay, this is how it goes. Even if we don't get married, yeah? Our hearts will be intertwined across the road from God, and our souls will be together. Our passions will override each other on earth, and you will be my brown sugar for life. I don't want to be your brown sugar. I want to be your soul, like your limb. I want to be the woman who you cherish. I want to be that one. No, I'm not ready for that. So I was like, okay. And then at that moment, he would look me deep in my mahogany eyes, and I would wrap him warm while he spoke to me. Be my brown sugar, baby, be. my brown sugar. Late last night, I stayed up reminiscing. I should have been his brown sugar.